Hello guys and welcome to PrimeCraft. I hope you're alright. Today we're going to keep working on our Tibetan or Asian hill temple. But I'm here in the shopping district checking out this very suave gold shop. 2 diamonds per stack. Oh man, that is pricey. That's what I think. I'll go there and spend my diamonds later, but guys, I have things to show you. I've been working quite a lot here, if it could load please, off camera actually. Because as you know I'm not quite well. So first of all, you see there are no ceilings or roofs on our red boxes. And really that is because I needed to see, I saw some mobs on there. No, I've created a mob trap. I really needed to see what these boxes looked like with ceilings on, and I think they look great. Let's land over here. They look great, actually. They look. I'm happy. In general, I'm happy. Okay. I mean, look at that. That looks great. I was kind of skeptical after the last episode, I have to say. So I went on and I had to sort of put the roofs on and to get a feel for it. It's all temporary, really. I mean, we might keep some of it, but it's just to see what it will look like. So that's one thing I've done. The other thing that we need to really talk about here is the walls. I've done some experiments here, right? On this here wall. You can't really see in the dark, but yeah, I've mixed up the materials. What's that? It's a creeper. Get out of here. You are not welcome in this holy place. Sorry, I do not have a squeaky voice, I promise you. Yeah, so I've started experimenting with the mix that we're gonna have here on this wall, and so it's like we said with the blocks we said. But my idea here, which actually a friend of mine, Buildmonger, also sent me as an idea, is to sort of try the orange up top more, and then go to the more normal hardened clay, and then go down to the red hardened clay, and then mix in materials as we go along as well. And I've also started experimenting with some structure or texture or depth on the walls here. Behind here we got the red block there, the nether wart block. So I'm trying to say, and yeah, this looks alright. It looks alright. But it looks really, really good from afar. If we could just have a day, maybe. Let's see if we can land in this tree. Yeah, you can't see it. Okay, I'll show you later. That's fine. Now the third thing is, if we're gonna start working on this place for real, and not just faff around, then we need to do some planning on the inside. So I've put up some temporary stuff here. Obviously this might be an issue. It doesn't look that great with the nether wart blocks inside here maybe. But I've started putting up pillars. So this is the main entrance, right? So here we got a column of pillars going to the center. And then we got some more columns here. And we're going to have some sort of stairway here. And some more columns, and you can go out here as well. So, but you need to, the thing is, the inside sort of dictates the outside. That's my experience. So this is going to be our main base, our main home, okay? So I want functions in here. So in here, in this room here, we're going to have a storage system. I've expanded that as well. I'll show you that in a minute as well. And here we're going to have a little dye shop. And the reason for that is that when we deal with our storage system, that's going to be a bulk storage system or a Shulker storage system is what I'm trying to say. We want to be able to dye the chests real easy. So we've got that right across the hallway here. And then over here we're going to have something, which I've forgotten already, an armory apparently. And then a bedroom over here. So that's the 4 functions we're going to have on this level. But we're going to have 2 more levels at least. And I have some sort of idea of what we're going to have. So, for instance, we're going to go down here as well. And on the downstairs, we're going to have a smeltery. And then up here, I thought we could have a bulk storage system, which basically is also going to be shulker based. It's going to be sort of for things that you have chest upon chest upon chest of. So like stone, hopefully wood at some point in my life, you know, things like that. But I also want to keep it open. So I mean, I have some design decisions to make, but I just wanted to sort of figure out what level we're going to have, you know, the levels on, as it were. So I started playing around with windows as well, and where they could go. I want to make it fairly busy with smaller windows like this, maybe. But also at the same time, I feel that this that we had here, this looks really good as well. So we can do that as well. Yeah, I mean, we could do that with windows as well. We could have the windows behind, so we could just remove some of the nether wart, and that will be the window, basically. Yeah, something like that. And what else on the inside here? Yeah, these columns are going to not be yellow, they're just markers, so don't worry. And the walls might not be red and all that stuff. It's all temporary stuff. But what this gives us, though, is sort of the sense of space. So I made an addition to the build here. Let's see if there's anybody out here. This place is not quite safe. I made a little addition, like an annex to the build. You can't really see it here. Let's see if we go over here. Like this. And that's because I know the dimensions of the sorting system, or the bulk, or the storage system, sorry, I can't speak. That we're going to make. And I know that it's going to have to be a little bit bigger. But also, guys, if you look from over here again, that outcropping looks really good. And the only problem I have with the shape of this is that this is a little bit too narrow. The central part coming up is a little bit too narrow in this direction. So it's night and it's raining. Why am I recording? But if you look from the other direction, it looks great. So if we can find some way to fatten up the build in the... So this looks great, I think. This is perfect, in fact. If we can find some way to fatten up the top part from this direction, that would just sell the whole thing for me. Now it's thundering as well. We got all the elements. I hope you can see anything at all, guys. So yeah, as I was saying, we are going to today try and finalize the shape of the building, first of all. So, but I wanted to just show you that this wall now actually looks really good from a distance. Looks really nice. We can live with something like that, but there is a but. I'm thinking we need to try and mirror the outcropping I did on the other side that I showed you here as well. So we need to maybe try and go out a couple of blocks here. But this pillar is also in the way. This is much smaller, this side. So we might have to do just 2 blocks or... yeah, 2 blocks. Yeah, or 3, 2, yeah, something like that. And try and sort of see if we can't get a roof shape more than anything that looks a little bit like this, just so we have something to look at. Sorry, I'm flying around a bit. It's just because I want to show you what I'm thinking. That's the only reason. So, like, when we look at this build now, this roof shape here looks really nice. So, if we can have something mirroring that, it doesn't have to look the same, but just so that the eye has something to fixate on that side as well. Over there. That will be, yeah, but, yeah. So that's one thing. The other thing is, this here top part of this little thing, that I need to raise up a little bit, I think. And then, speaking of fattening this top part, I'm thinking of trying to just widen it out a bit and go up. Just this top part here. But I don't know if that's going to look weird. So, oh, I know what we're going to do. Yep, I know exactly what we're going to do, actually. And I will tell you right now. So this is a very nice roof. I like it. But what we're going to do is not this. We're going to have an outcropping on the roof here. So maybe we even start here. Yeah, like this. And then we go this way. Of course. So how many blocks is that? 3 in, right? So then we go 3 in here. Wait a minute. Roof is not symmetrical. Symmetry alert! No, it is. It's fine. So, like that, yeah? And then maybe take that up a fair bit. And then we have some more space here as well to put things in. That could be good. Maybe, because then the roof is gonna be one of them roofs, so it's gonna come up not very far. So let's go 2 more blocks here, just here, right? And then go and with our last rocket, have a little look from afar. See, I think that might be the solution. So once we have the outside shape finalized, we can start detailing it, yeah? That's the thing, because we have some sort of idea about where things are going to go on the inside now, and where floors are and stuff like that, so that's going to be fine. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That'll add some interest to that bit, and then I'll try that, and we'll see what it looks like. Darn AC, stealing all my diamonds. I'm going to build my own gold farm, and I'm going to steal his diamonds. Darn it. No, I don't have inventory space. Darn it. Darn it! Darn you, AC! Darn you! You and your goldiness. Okay, I think we got it here, actually. Although it's going to be a little bit funny, but that's fine. I like it when it's a bit organic and stuff. So I basically made an outcropping here, sort of. I need some more dark oak fences to finish it off. And some other little blocks as well. But then I've raised these up, and I think that looks much better. Much better. And it'll also give us a bit more air on the second level. And then this thing, yeah, this thing looks good. This thing looks very good up top here. And it really ties the top together, I think. The top was a little bit too skinny. And now it's not. Now it feels alright, you know? Now it feels alright. The only thing I am a little bit worried about is if we go over to Kenny's base. I might have a fiddle with this later at some point. But if we go over to Kenny's base and have a look, you can see that there is one of these roofs, and then there's one of these roofs. Then there's 2 of these roofs in a row now. So I don't know. Might be a bit funny looking, maybe. No, I think it looks fine though. And then I think we need to have a lot of detail on the big sides as well. And we might make some more outcroppings like that, because what the roofs do is they add points of focus. You can look at this build, right? And you can say, well, okay, so I see the lines here, you know? And then that pulls your eyes upwards. And this is a temple after all, so we want to look to the skies. But yeah, I think I'm happy with the shape now. I probably need to add that over that side as well. But we'll do that some other time. Well, you know what I actually feel like doing now? I'm realizing that I have no control whatsoever over my resources. I mean, there's this, and then this is all full, chocker full, and then I've started adding chests here, and I mean, I don't even know what's in them. Iron blocks, random stuff, you know? You see where I'm going with this? We need organization. I went over to AC's space because I was looking for some oak slabs. I was lacking 2 oak slabs. And he, over there, that base there, he has meticulous organization, I say. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chuck up a storage system up in the base already, up in the temple. So that's gonna be our first function up there. And it's just basically because I need it badly, and you know, I want to make sure that it fits before I go on. So what we're going to build is actually Cubfan's little shulker box system. Pretty much straight off. I had a fiddle with it. Actually, I built my own first, my own little design. And then I thought, well, this is lacking some key things that I would like, and I couldn't really figure it out. So I thought, well, I seem to recall that Cubfan made one. So I went and looked at his, and actually it does all the tricks, and I think it's going to fit in here. Gonna have to go down a bit as well, but that should be fine. But you know, I'll leave a link to his tutorial for this storage system in the description, and I'll build it off camera, and then I'll just explain how it works and how we're gonna use it. Alright guys, we have a Shulker storage system around here. Yellow concrete powder in it, and I've just put in two here to explain the system in case you haven't seen it. But go and check out Cubfan's tutorial, because he is actually very good at describing why he's doing things and how it's working. So basically this system is going to hold a bunch of shulker boxes here and in these two hoppers, whatever I put in here. And if I want to look in one, I can just basically press Q while I'm hovering over it in there, and it will appear here. And I can take things out, or I can put things in this chest here, and you'll see they end up in the shulker box. When I'm done, I just press the button, it recycles it, and it ends up back here again. If I have a full shulker box, I'm sure I had. Oh, that's in dispense. Maybe I have an error here. Yeah, but anyway, if I have a full shulker box, it will dispense and automatically destroy it or put it back in the system, unless I want to pick things out of a shulker box, in which case I flick the lever and chuck it up again. And yeah, again, I can still manually destroy the shulker boxes. So this fits in here quite nicely, actually. I did measure it out, so it should, by all accounts. But let's see, I need to show you, I think, what it looks like underneath here as well. I'm going to make a room for this, so that's proper. But I think I'm going to end up using this tons, because the shiny thing about it is that I can sort of organize my own chests on the go. So if I come home one day with tons of dirt, I'll just make a brown chest in the dyeing shop over there, and then chuck it in the system, and then fill it up and go and do something else. And when it's full, it'll automatically just end up here. So basically what this does is, these hoppers under the carpet, they pick up the thing, and they then go around in a circle here and dispense it up top there, here above the soul sand. Because it's soul sand, it's not one block high exactly, so the hopper underneath it can then pick it up once it's broken. Goes into this little elevator here, the dropper elevator, and up back into these chests. That's the whole thing. And then there's a bunch of sensors to sense if the chest is full or things like that. So there you go, that's it. And I think it's nice and compact. And you know what? You can store so many items here. 2 double chests, plus that's basically 60 shulker boxes full of stuff. I've just made a little temporary design around it just to make it look half decent. It's sure to change, so don't worry about it. But as you can see, we're now nearing the second floor up there. We still have some headroom actually, so that's cool. And yeah, hey, we have our first function in our build. And that's great for me. These shulker boxes here that I always keep on me, I'm going to keep on me still. What is going to go into this system initially anyway is all the rubbish I have in my starter house. So there you have it, guys. I think that's all we have time for today though. Let's have a look at this build and see how it's shaping up again, because I'm getting increasingly pleased with it, guys. So but leave me comments, let me know what you think. Yeah, that particularly there, that really does add something. It adds yet another sort of layer to it. I like that. It's supposed to look like a layered building, so that's cool. So anyway, guys, yeah, if you liked the episode, leave a like. Make sure you subscribe, guys. It's important stuff. And let me know what you think of the build. Let me know what you think of the storage system. Do you have experience of this type of storage system? What would you have done? So leave a comment, guys, basically, is what I'm saying. And I will see you next time. Alright? Bye-bye!